National Basketball Association and the San Antonio Spurs are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as vomiting or malpractice. Attention.
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Lakers. For the Spurs, with each victory, they climb another rung on the ladder toward their ultimate goal. Winners of 7 out of the last 8 and look to keep it going tonight. Lakers, Spurs, coming right up. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
And it's Doncic missing. On offense, here's San Antonio. And now the Los Angeles starters. Connect is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Big Cat in at the power forward position.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
This is a highly anticipated matchup between two MVP hopefuls, and MP knows they've got their hands full with Wembanyama. He told me, quote, the things he does at his size are unbelievable. You guys have watched him. Everyone knows that Victor is a problem.
He certainly is, although MP presents his share of problems as well, Allie. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Here's Fox, driving inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Doncic outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
To the inside, Sohan, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
There's a reason why Sohan's a fan favorite. This man brings it.
Outside connect. Hartenstein passes to LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's connect missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Hartenstein. In transition, here they come. And Doncic with the jam.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Hardaway. Back to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Lakers trail by 4. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Here's Sohan. And that one's long.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
To the middle. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Sohan outside. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Outside Wembanyama. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Big Cat. Clock at 6. Back to Doncic. And he gets that one. Doncic has got his third basket on the night right there.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Sohan. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shoots from 14, and the shot falls short that time.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
To the left wing. Here's Big Cat. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here they come. And here's Bryant outside. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Doncic. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fox the pass to Sohan. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Big Cat. Sohan covering. Laravia. That puts him in the lead.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Hardaway. San Antonio again can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Big Cat. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Doncic outside. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Jake Laravia. Sohan, left side. Back to Hardaway. Fox, the pass to Sohan. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, that's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Both teams will make substitutions. Fox outside. Crafty move. And Fox powers it home.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
The Lakers in the lead. Doncic outside. Laravia outside. Back to Doncic. Outside Connect. Lets it fly from 18. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Big Cat. All the talk around the NBA, Grant. That quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Pass to Laravia. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Big Cat. It's blocked. Here's Holden. Here's Wembanyama. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Doncic outside. Right wing. Here's Big Cat. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Wembanyama finds Fox. Here's Harper. The three is up. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Connect outside. Harper pulls it in. Spurs lead by 3. The baseline J is on the way. And it's Fox missing. Pass to Nurkic. An easy 2 on the layup.
At 7 feet, getting in Nurkic's way this close is hard to do.
San Antonio's going 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Harper. No points so far. They set a pick. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
To the wing, right side. Here's Big Cat. To the right side. 6 to shoot. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game.
That's how you want to see them crash to glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Inside. Here's Nurkic. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. He won and missed one so far at the line. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
On the court for the Lakers, they've got Connect. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Jake LaRavia is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Big Cat in at the 4-man spot.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
San Antonio leading by 6. Now here's Fox. He's got 9. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. 3-pointer, Fox.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
From deep, here's Doncic. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Connect. Hartenstein in the post. Working on Cornet. Doncic outside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's Connect missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Good on both. Here's Doncic. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Fox, the pass to Harper. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Harper's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Big Cat. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And here's Fox. 9 points in the game. Here's Cornette. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 10-point San Antonio lead. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference. And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Fox surveying the D from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Big Cat. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Now Fox. 35 points for him last game against Toronto.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Doncic. He's got 16. Pass to Connect. Here's the 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Shoots from the line, and it's Fox missing. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Big Cat. Sohan covering. Big Cat shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Sohan. And here's Bryant outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
LaRavia passes to Big Cat. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now here's Connect. Pass to Big Cat. The shot no good. Sohan with some nice D. San Antonio leading by 12. Bryant, the pass to Cornette. And here's Fox. 6 on the shot clock. With the teardrop, Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Connect. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Known as a jump shooter, Connect is improving around the basket.
Fox with the ball. 12 points for him. It's tipped. Doncic passes to Hartenstein. To the middle. Here's Big Cat. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Big Cat's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Big Cat in their last game against the Kings was all business. He finished with 60 points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Fox gets it to go inside.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's Big Cat. 9 points in the game. The crossover, and that's 2 points on the layup. Big Cat's got 11 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And there's 1:38 left in the second. Outside Hardaway. Sohan outside. Let's go with a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Here's Big Cat. Rebound by San Antonio.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Doncic.
All of his coaches will tell you, Jeremy.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Spurs. They're up by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
56.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. For further analysis on this potential lineup, we go to our resident dunk contest expert, Ken Smith.
Thank you, Ernest. I like what I'm seeing here. Could be.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on. Let me write that down. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Bryant in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mitch Johnson, starting the second half. Tipped. Pass to connect. Here's Big Cat. Back to connect. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Out to the wing. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Big Cat passes to Hartenstein. And that one drops. Hartenstein's gotten his first basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Big Cat, covered by Wembanyama. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Back to LaRavia. Fires from deep. On target from range. LaRavia's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out 3.
Now here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Big Cat, defended by Hardaway. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. The first one falls.
Shooting for Los Angeles, number 12.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Here's Big Cat. And the layup is good off the glass. Big Cat's got 4 points this quarter.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Here's Fox. 14 points for him. Outside Hardaway. Sohan outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. And it's good for 2. And that's now 27 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite. Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And he makes the first. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation.
Doncic outside. Pass to Big Cat. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And Bryant pulls it down. Spurs lead by 8. On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Connect. Right side, Hardaway. The 3. The ball's knocked loose. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Now Hardaway. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 16 to the inside. Here's Big Cat. Pass to LaRavia. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LaRavia's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
Doncic against Fox. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fox has got 16 points.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pass to Connect. Here's Big Cat. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Big Cat's got 19 points.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. For 3, Hardaway. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. In transition. De'Aaron Fox taking it right to the rim.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Inside. Back to Connect. And stolen by Hardaway. He goes up. What a finish inside from Fox. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of
Lakers trail by 13. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Jake LaRavia. Dalton Connect out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Big Cat in at the 4.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Harper. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Spins. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Over to the left wing. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Fader on the way. He got a piece of it. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 11 feet out. Doncic's shot is good.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Harper. And here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
Doncic outside. Here's Big Cat. And the foul on Luke Cornett. That's foul number 2 for him. And San Antonio making a change here.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs. Number 41.
Here's Big Cat. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Harper. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
In that game against the Heat, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Holden. The 3 is up. Rebound, the Lakers. Connect on the wing. Here's Big Cat. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
De'Aaron Fox has checked in for San Antonio.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Doncic outside. Has to connect. To the wing on the left. Here's Big Cat. That 3's off the mark. San Antonio leading by 14. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Big Cat's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
From deep, here's Doncic. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Here's Harper, guarded by Doncic. Harper misses.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Shoots from 12. Again, the Lakers.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Wembanyama screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Fox missing. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Big Cat. Pass to Laravia. Connect on the wing. Here's Big Cat. Cornette defending. Here's Big Cat. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. To the middle. Cornette can't hit. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Big Cat. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Big Cat's got 12 points here in the second half.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Fox outside. And there's the screen. Fires for three. Rebound, the Lakers. Big Cat's got rebound number 11. Pass to connect. Here's Big Cat. Back to Hartenstein. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Cornette. Bryant comes in for Harper. And Hardaway subbed in for Harper. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart. Let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Fox outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Lakers trail by 13. Outside connect. Back to Doncic. Here's Big Cat. Covered by Wembanyama. Oh, Fox for the steal. Right side, Wembanyama launches a three. Got a hand on it. Here's Big Cat. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from three. Doncic has got 23.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
The offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Fox against Doncic. Down low. Here's Big Cat. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Big Cat's got 14 points here in the second half.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Fox. Ooh, Fox pushing through the defense.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Lakers trail by 14. Here's Big Cat. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half. Consistent in working himself to the line.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Fox against Doncic. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Sohan. Misses off the left iron.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Fox fires. The three is off.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Doncic's outside. Jacks up a three. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on, no shot he can't make.
San Antonio leading by 13. Beyond the arc. Shot's no good. Los Angeles shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's Fox. Nope.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
And because Fox likes to score so often, it puts defenses in a very tough situation. He really earns a lot of these calls.
And both free throws good for Fox. Lakers trail by 15. Doncic outside. Doncic delivers from range.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Here's Fox. There's 1:26 left to play in the fourth. Going to work in the low block.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now Hartenstein. Doncic outside. Well, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Spurs.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat now.
And Pete, this is one of the games you highlighted on your social channel as being pivotal to your MVP case. How much do you think coming out on the losing end will affect that?
I'm not really thinking about that